Good morning, NaNoWriMo. It's 8:24 and it's 4 degrees out. It doesn't really feel like 4 degrees. It feels like 7 maybe, but the thermometer thing in my house said it was 4. It is pretty chilly, I guess. My fingers are cold. Anyway, I'm off for my run. I'm aiming for 25 minutes today. I'll let you know how it goes. 25 minutes! I did it. I went for 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Haven't done that in a long time. Just saying. It feels really good. Real good. Anyway, now let's go home and write 1,667 words. We're already at 2,000. Let's write 2,000 words. At this for almost an hour and I've only written 455 words. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. I've written 1,048 words and only 25 minutes has passed since I last recorded myself. So, alright. Also, look at all this non-dialogue. I'm always proud of myself when I write not dialogue. Alright, so I wrote 1,621 words, which is almost my daily goal. I'm still above target with that, but it's also only 12:30, so I still have the rest of the day to write more, which I think I will. But the battery on my laptop's gonna die soon. I'm gonna go plug it back in my library and do a little something else for a little bit and come back to it.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Max, start from the beginning. Tell me everything.
Well, I definitely spent 4 hours playing Life is Strange. No. When did I stop writing? 12:30? Frig. 6 hours? I spent 6 hours playing a video game. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm making hamburgers now. And I'll probably continue writing just like later tonight. So now that I've made cheeseburgers, we're going out for supper.
I want to do the peninsula, you know, when you... But it's kind of like the Journal. It costs a fortune. What?
You're so cute.
Why?
You're just look
I was
so
talking
cute
to the
the way
French
you were
lady.
talking to her. Is she old?
Yeah, she is. She's like 75.
Anyway, I knew I was coming close to the end of chapter 2 on this game Life is Strange, and I was like, that'll be my cue to stop playing. When the credits come up for the end of chapter 2, I'll stop playing and I'll go write more. But, oh my god, it just threw in some more shit at the very end, and now I have to keep playing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now you're not going to keep playing.
I have to.
No, you're not. I'm taking the CD away. You've already played it 8 hours today. You're
No,
not playing
I didn't.
It
I
anymore.
played it for like 6 and a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Also, there was lots of pausing because Andrew was also up here. And I had to pause it a lot because he kept talking to me.
Phoned.
And then, and then my dad phoned. And we went for a walk to the gas station.
Who did?
Me and Andrew.
Oh.
So it wasn't 6 hours straight. Plus also, it's technically only 9 o'clock right now, since the hours are going back, since the clock is going back an hour tonight. It's basically 9.
Yeah, thank
not
you,
10.
Stanford Fleming.
So I have 3 more hours to write the rest of my words still. And I only need to write like 300 more words, I think, for today's target. I can do it. I can play a little bit more. Well, I'm just full of accomplishments today, aren't I? Because I wrote, wait for it, 2,133 words today. Remember this morning after my run, I said let's write 2,000 words today? Guess what? I did it. Good morning, NaNoWriMo. It is 8:25, and I have decided not to go for a run today. Because I don't wanna. And I'm allowed to make decisions like that. I'm an adult. I've decided to just try and start the day off just by getting all my words out. I have my delicious and nutritious breakfast of Halloween-sized Aero bars. I've already eaten 2. And I have my fizzy water. Also, I'm listening to a movie score soundtrack playlist on Spotify. And I am so good at knowing what movies they're from. I have guessed Lost, The Lion King, and now The Hunger Games. I'm so good at this. I was just like, this sounds very Hunger Games-esque. And I looked, yep, it's from The Hunger Games. It's Penthouse/Training. The Village. I have written 957 words so far, and it brings my word count up to 8,376 in total, and my average per day to 1,675. So, even though I have not written the 1,667 words yet today, because I have caught back up to keep my average word count where it should be, I'm going to take a break. I'm gonna have a shower, put a load of laundry in, and play Life is Strange.
What are you doing?
You're ruining my video!
I need more clues.
So,
Max the Hacker strikes again.
booyah! That only took me about an hour. Oh my god, this game is amazing! Ooh, does that smell good? What do you think of the leaves, bud? I was playing Life is Strange for 3 hours, maybe-ish. And then my brother forced me to make food with him. And he gave me some cooking lessons, because he's all a professional chef and such. And so now that I've been away from Life is Strange for a little bit, I'm just gonna keep it where it is, and I'm gonna continue trying to finish my words. Look at that. 1,732 words, which brings my word count up to 9,151. My daily average is 1,830. Time to play more Life is Strange. Good evening, NaNoWriMo. It is 5:08 p.m. and I'm on my way home from work, and I'm really excited because I'm going to the movie theater to get movie theater popcorn, and Anthony is going to this little deli restaurant thing that's really good that has amazing hot dogs and pasta salad, and we're gonna watch Stranger Things, and hopefully I'll be able to write some words when we're done that. There's drywall in the hall. We must be drywalling something in the near future. The basement, probably something in the basement. Also, Anthony is not home yet. So I am going to see if I can write a little bit before he gets home. I could fold my laundry that I did yesterday, but I'm gonna write instead. Alright, Anthony's home, so it's time to stop writing. I wrote 494 words. So that's pretty... Yes, I did.
You wrote 491 words.
No, you're lying! Let's eat Beanos and watch Stranger Things.
I can't. Why not? Because you're not black. I didn't say that. You thought.
Tips for spicing up your morning cuppa and how to keep it hot for hours.
Look, those are her coffee. Those are her cozies.
Or this can also go around your takeout cup. You know, instead of the cardboard sleeve that they give you. Yeah. So if you want to keep this in your purse, you're like, come on, this is adorable. This is so much better than the cardboard sleeves that they give you at the shop.
Nothing.
Are they gonna say at the end where you can get everything?
She said Etsy.
Great.
One word.
For one of them, for the other thing, she said this was on Etsy. Well, I can tell you where you can get the Fox Cup cozies if they're not going to tell you on the TV. You can get them on Etsy, and I will leave the link for you in the description. Go check them out. They're super cute. My friend makes them. So, we watched 3 episodes of Stranger Things, and it's now 10 to 10. And I'm really tired, so I need to just upload this video and go to bed without writing anymore. And guess what? I have 0 regrets. Oh yeah, I guess I said in my first vlog that I was gonna try and share something in every one of my vlogs, and I didn't share one in the last one, and this is the end of this one. So I looked through it and I found something that I think is okay. Okay, here we go. Ready? I'm nervous. Maya took a detour on her way back to her room, wandering the stone hallways like she used to when she first arrived here. She was only 13 when she left her brother's body in the street, and exploring the mansion was one of the ways she let herself unwind. She didn't even go into any rooms, really. She just walked the halls to see how far from her room she could get without getting lost. Doing it again now brought something back inside her that made her stomach queasy, but she did it anyway, feeling sorry for herself. Feeling like she didn't deserve Jax anyway, and that she didn't deserve her dad, and that's why she left. That's why she never showed herself when she brought him his food, and why she never mentioned it to anyone. She didn't deserve it. She held back tears as she continued down the stone halls, but sometimes she would choke on a sob. Every time she made a noise, she looked behind her to make sure that there was no one around to hear or see her, and she was thankfully alone every time. She finally circled back to her room and sighed before opening the door. It was a lonely room. Every room was lonely, though, if you thought about it. All they had were a bed, a dresser, and maybe a desk. Hers was empty besides her bed and small chest of clothes, and the remains of her wings still on the floor in a corner. She looked around the room and thought about what her room would be like back at her father's house, what her life would be like if she hadn't run away, if her brother hadn't died. Would she be a completely different person? She sat down on her bed and finally let herself cry, not caring if anyone outside her room could hear her. She let the tears come through loud sobs, and she gripped her pillow against her chest, crying into the scratchy fabric. She dug her face further into the pillow and continued to cry until she couldn't breathe, until she had nothing left.